we need to talk now. What's up, everybody? It's True Sage, and of course, as always, it's pronounced True Sage, aka I'm also known as the Big. Listen, we didn't come here to talk about me. We came here to discuss a fish.
What?
Yes, 2022, and right now the pinnacle of problems on the internet is a goddamn fish. This should not be a surprise by now. If it is a surprise and you live on a rock, let me inform you about something, by the way. You guys know Little Mermaid, correct? If you don't, get out. Little Mermaid is basically about Little Mermaid. And the recent adaptation of the Little Mermaid, they recently made her go from looking like this to this.
Oh hell no! You one of them, bitch.
Now, to a person who is normal functioning society, you're like, oh, okay, they changed the skin color. All right, cool. I don't really like the Little Mermaid like that. I'm not gonna go see it. I love Little Mermaid. I'm gonna go see it. But that's not the problem. We live in America where 30-year-old grown ass men suddenly give a fuck about a fish skin color.
Cool. So yeah, so that's, I guess we're just gonna see a lot of ocean and water.
I had this conversation briefly in my chat before, and we all can come to agreement that I'm not gonna put on the video. Shit is stupid. You getting upset over a fish skin color, it's crazy. It's crazy. There's a million other things for you to get mad about, and right now there are people getting mad over the fact that Ariel is being portrayed as black. And the crazy thing is that, like, it's not children or any of that shit. Man, the kids are fucking great. All the black little girls are actually happy. You know, I know you've been seeing the reactions on YouTube and stuff like that on Instagram. It's just grown ass 30-year-old ass men who never cared about the Little Mermaid that suddenly gets a fuck out of nowhere. Now, the primary argument, people grew up with Ariel. They want the character to stay looking that way. They want the source material to be the same. So to change the source material from Ariel looking one way to another, it just doesn't sit right with people who grew up with the Little Mermaid. And I'm not gonna lie, I completely understand that. Me personally, I'm also a person who feels like characters where they are. If you want to change the color, race the character, just make a new one of that heritage. However, in this situation, I am perfectly fine with Ariel being black. You know why? For one, I don't give a damn about the Little Mermaid. That's like number one. I didn't grow up with these princesses and Prince and fucking Disney Channel. I grew up with Princess Peach and Prince Vegeta. Two is the fact of Ariel's race and heritage has nothing to do with the actual storyline itself. First thing going out the bat is people are really upset. And they're like, oh,
what happens if you turn Black Panther white? Or what happens if you do an MLK adaptation, make him white?
First of all,
dial it back.
Comparing Eric to fictional character / a real life person. But let's talk about another fictional character, Black Panther. You're comparing a fictional character who's actually human versus a mythical creature that doesn't even exist. Number two, Black Panther's color and heritage means everything to his character. If someone's heritage or race means a lot to the character, you can't go up and change it because you're just changing the character. Ariel being black has nothing to do with the story. Ariel can be a goddamn purple alien. She can literally be looking like Thanos, and it will literally change the plot of nothing. And the second offense is that people say, oh, I'm going to translate that for you. People basically saying that Ariel is based off of a Danish novel, so we must protect our Danish heritage. First of all, I want to clarify, that's a crazy sentence to say. I have never ever heard anybody fucking say, we must protect our Danish heritage too. Now, I feel like people are saying that because now it just fits their agenda by what they want. But anyways, Ariel is based off a Danish novel. So the princess, what's her name? Black princess who fucking kissed a frog because she's weird. That novel is also based off a Greek novel, but yeah, she's black, so that means nothing at all. To also mention the fact of people are saying, well, we grew up with Ariel this way, so it should stay this way, and blah blah. All the other black children who also grew up with Ariel and never got a chance to feel that representation. All the little black children, when it's their turn to go dress up as some Disney princess, they only got one option. If you're so mad about this live adaptation of Ariel, they go watch the last live adaptation of Ariel when she was white. Don't have one. Yeah, the original Little Mermaid. She had a TV show, other live adaptation. This is the first time she's been represented as black, and it loses this fucking lie. Here's my big argument that I really want to sit here and make. For the white people who are beginning to feel like people are actually saying that this is woke culture and they're doing this to be woke and blah blah blah. Having representation in TV is becoming woke, and you shouldn't do that, right? That's what they're basically saying. Those who feel like that, you know, their original characters is being taken and changing it to fit their gender, woke culture, blah blah blah. They don't really have white representation or whatever. Here's my argument: if you feel like that the white representation is being lowered, literally go flip to any other channel. Literally. Anything else? Look at the sing-along category. All right, white, person of color means some. White, black, that means some. White, black, that means some. White. Oh wait, that's animals. The polar white though. White, right. And you know, apparently you're losing representation, you know. Sorry, but I can't allow my children to watch this shit. A Little Mermaid, the Newports. Only problem with a black Little Mermaid is that Ariel actually knew her father.
You think it's so fucking funny, huh?
Probably the worst of them all. Not to mention that most of these memes have came from a Christian. Hold on, I want to really make sure I can see my face here. A Christian group on Facebook came together about the Little Mermaid, you know, not being white. Christians against Little Mermaid boycott. I can't pronounce her name. I'm really bad pronouncing names. Halle Bailey. Welcome, fellow Christians. Well, one of the 10 commandments is honor thy neighbor. But if you are gay or black, we will shit on you and possibly kill you. Which is actually pretty ironic. I'm not even gonna get to this conversation. This is not really controversial, but it's kind of ironic that a Christian group talked about that, because white people are mad at the fact that we took a fish and made a fish black, but yet they stole Jesus from us. Jesus isn't white. Jesus is not white. Y'all whitewash the most iconic historical figure of all time. This is very much a black man, potentially named Yahshua. One of the stories of the Bible says that Jesus hid among the Egyptians. Among the Egyptians. I don't know that Egyptians are black, right? But he hid among them. But I'm just saying. Listen, hear me out. I was on the run. Say I hit the most devious lick of all time, and I'm gone. And I go hide in the area, right? Look at me. I go hide in the area. I'm hiding it. Look like these right here. Do you think I'm gonna blend in? Jesus hid amongst the Egyptians. True sage hid amongst the white people. You think I will blend in with them? No! Y'all mad about a fish. Y'all made Jesus white. How'd that go? This is probably the most controversial video I've probably ever made. No, second most controversial I've ever made. Little Mermaid's race has nothing to do with the actual story. You saying, what if you took this character and this character and made them white? You're taking characters who actual heritage and race means something to their character. It doesn't compare. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and all support is heavily appreciated. Remember, never more. Nobody used to. Anybody know more. Okay, see you. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.
Wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. The longer you live, the more you will realize